All right. So welcome everyone to our strength and conditioning class. So we'll get started. So as far as equipment for today, we'll go with yoga mat, dumbbells, resistance bands, loop bands. We have them. I think most of you guys have most of the equipment as well. So let's go ahead and start with the warm up. So let's just start looking left to right. Go up and down. All right, let's go ahead and do neck circles. Okay, so let's just do circular motions. Hey, Ella. Oh. Missed you. It's been a while. Glitch?
I was celebrating my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. 25?
Again, yes.
Awesome. Good. Well, I hope you had a good one. Let's go ahead and reach over. Right, left ear, or right hand. Touch that. Need you to upload your fitness activities up there. We had a very, I want to say inactive, but we had less participants last week. Let's switch. Arm circles. Reverse. All right, very good. Single arm windmills, just big, full arranged circles. Reverse. Switch arms. Reverse. Windmills right now. All right, very good. Let's reach up towards the ceiling. Up. So that stretch sides, your upper back, arms. Think right. Go left. Very good. Let's go ahead and start trunk rotation. So just left to right. Start out gently. Keep on moving more and breathing. Definitely more of a stretch. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and do ab circles. Cut left, come across. Pump back. All right, let's go with big hula hoops. Big hip circles. Bring out your hips out in every direction. Reverse. All right, find a counter. Let's do some leg swings. And then find a counter for me. Just gonna go back and forth. All right, left leg. All right, now we're gonna face that counter, whatever we're holding on to, and go left to right. So swinging across our body. Okay, we'll switch. All right, very good. We have a few more and then we'll start with our workout. Let's go with the quad stretch. Grab right above your ankle and pull back. I think this rainy weather, the time change, we gotta stay with it. Can't lose sight. Legs. It actually made it easier for me to work out this morning. I usually go to bed around 10. So the same, I guess, without the hour change. Yesterday I went to bed around 9, which was easy to wake up this morning around 4:30 to get a workout in. So nice. Gonna keep that same schedule. All right, hamstring stretch. Slide bend at the knees. Bring your hands down your shins. Bring the knees back. All right, slowly come back up. Our last stretch is a deep squat. So again, just drop down, down, chest up. And let's rise. All right, very good. All right, so let's go ahead and grab the equipment, grab your dumbbells, distance bands, your yoga mat. So let's get all of that ready to go. All right. So I'm just gonna set up my resistance bands up on the door. So I'm actually gonna let's put them halfway on the door. So by the door handle, make sure that it's tightly secure. Make sure that there's no risk of the door opening or popping open on your end. So we don't want any accidents. So just make sure if you have a deadbolt, I would deadbolt that. Get that all prepared. Get all your bands ready. Nice little breeze right now. We're actually not going to use the bands until our second superset. Okay, so we could just put these off to the side. But yeah, if you want to just secure it, then we can do that as well. All right, very good. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing supersets. So again, supersets are 2 exercises. We're going to be doing that each superset twice. Okay, so and each superset is going to consist of an upper body movement and a lower body movement. Okay, so that's going to be upper body would be chest, back, shoulders, arms, and we'll consider abs lower body just so we're not always just doing legs. So we're going to do legs and abs, and lower back would be considered lower body. Okay, so first superset, we're going to go ahead and do a shoulder movement and then also do RDLs, which is a hamstring movement. Okay, so our shoulder movement that we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the shoulder press. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, get our dumbbells at our side. And remember, when we do strength and conditioning or some type of heavy resistance workout, we usually want to get about, I say about 45 seconds to a minute in between exercises. Okay, so we're not really going for a cardio, we're going more for strength. So again, we want to have a weight that's going to be tiresome at around 10 repetitions to 15. Okay, so let's go ahead. So right here, shoulder press, go up, down. So on your way up, exhale, inhale. Okay, we want to do about 15 of these, 10 to 15. And right now, 15 with this weight. And if you notice that your back is aching or it's getting tired, you could also do these while sitting down. Right. And like I said, we'll take about a minute rest in between. So we'll be doing each superset about twice. We'll go shoulder press, then RDL is the next one. Then we'll do that round one more time, and then we'll move on to a different superset. So workout you would do at a gym with a bunch of machines. Water in between, just walk around a little bit, catch your breath. All right, so the next one's RDLs. Okay, so similar to our hamstring stretch, so slight bend at the knees, feet close together. Just gonna bring the weights down along your legs, down by your ankles, slowly, and then back up. All right, you should feel that stretch on your hamstring. Okay, and on your way down, you almost want to bring your glutes out behind you as well. So taking your glutes back up. So for this one, we're aiming for 10 to 12. This one's a pretty slow movement. It should take you about 3 or 4 seconds to reach your ankles, and another 3 or 4 seconds to come back to the original position. So for this one, I inhale on my way down. Exhale on my way up. We have 3 more. Last one. Awesome. All right. So this would be the type of the workout where the first set you go with the lighter weight. The second set, if you have more weights available, you would try to get a little slightly heavier weight. So if you happen to have that, give it a shot. And if you don't, then we'll just try to do maybe a few more repetitions with the weights that we have. So again, we'll give ourselves about a minute in between. All right, so back to shoulder presses. It's definitely one of those workouts where you can have some music playing on the background because you are not running, it's a little bit slower pace. So usually, throw on some music or listen to a podcast, throw on a YouTube video in the background sometimes. Again, you did 15 last time with your weight and you didn't change your weight. Try to go for 17, maybe even 20. Nice. Very good. Awesome. Water. I have a couple clients later today, but I think maybe one of them might cancel because of the weather. It's the only thing about working out outside. Best. So, right. And then next we have RDLs. Yeah, we just did those. So same thing. If you have heavier weights, you can go ahead and upgrade your weights. And we're doing 10. Again, slight bend at the knees. Usually I start with the dumbbells at my side. And by the time I'm at the very bottom position, those dumbbells are at a slight angle in front of my ankles. Nice. Very good. All right, so that's one superset down. Okay, I'm gonna try to get through about 4 or 5 of those. So, right, so if you haven't prepped your door with your resistance bands, do so now. Like I mentioned, we'll have them halfway down, but I have them just above my door handle. Okay. All right. We did shoulders. We did hamstrings. Superset, we're gonna go ahead and do chest and do core, okay? So for chest and core, we're gonna do flies. So I'm gonna grab the bands behind me pretty much. Bands are here behind me. I'm gonna go ahead, squeeze forward, back, okay? So from the front angle, bands are gonna be behind me. I'm here and I'm gonna forward, back, okay? So depending again on the resistance, if it feels too light, the nice thing about bands is that you can make them feel a little bit more challenging. So if they feel too light, then you just want to take a step forward. And if they feel too heavy, then just get a little bit closer to the door, okay? So again, we're back here. You don't want your arms back here, okay? Just hands right at your chest. That front position, come forward. And then let's go back, right? So let's go ahead and do 10 and 12. First one. Okay, so again, you guys got a little birthday message there on the chat, Ella. So happy birthday, Ella. We'll start here. Usually I exhale when I bring the chest forward or the hands forward. So inhale my way back. That first one felt a little bit light, so I'm gonna come a little bit more forward. And again, control the bands as they're retracting back. Nine to 12 of these. All right, like I mentioned, we'll do core for this next one, okay? Once you're ready, come down to the floor. Core. Okay. Again, we'll give ourselves about 45 seconds to a minute. All right, so the first one we're gonna do is gonna be a sliding sit-up. So just sit-up position. I'm gonna go ahead and just slide my hands up towards my knees, okay? Here and back. We're gonna do 45 seconds of that. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. All right. You could actually make this a giant set. All right, so by that, we'll go ahead and make an additional movement. Okay, so for this one, we can go ahead and incorporate donkey kicks. Okay, so donkey kicks, runner fours. We're gonna go ahead, heel up towards the ceiling, come back, down, and up towards the ceiling. Okay, so we're not kicking back. We're gonna go up towards the ceiling. So let's do 10 on each leg. So do 10 on one leg first, and then switch legs. Okay, so up, by a little second hold up there, then repeat. done with this lift. Awesome. So 10 on each leg. All right, so that's a bigger. Whew. Get some water. Cover. I want you guys to come a little bit, maybe a few inches further away. Okay, so you might feel the resistance bands already pulling back on you. And we're gonna try the same movement. But now since we're a couple inches more forward, we should feel a little bit more resistance. That far position where your hands are right in front of you. You want to hold that for about half a second before you go back. Pretty good. Give yourself a bit of rest. Ooh. This time for core, we're gonna go ahead and do hundreds. Okay, so we're lying back, heels are elevated. If that's too much, you could drop your heels. So we're lying back, heels elevated. We're gonna pump our hands. All right, 45 seconds of that. Ready, and go. Twenty seconds. Three, two, one, time. All right. Very good. You got donkey kicks again. Second round. Yeah, ladies. Does anyone play any music while you're working out, or you're just there? The quiet. Right here is really quiet right now. So I usually have some music playing.
I have music playing.
There you go.
Yeah, I had, I had to put it on pause because it has bad words, but yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's go with our donkey kicks. Ready? So 10 on each leg. All right, so again, remember, let's try it now. Try to keep that heel elevated about a second up there before you bring it back down. Make sure you're looking straight down. Once you've done 10, let's switch. Very good. Awesome. Good, Ellen. Just do your 10 on each leg. Get some water, recover. All right, so the next set, we're gonna go ahead and actually use all 3 equipment pieces. We're gonna do resistance bands attached to the door. Go ahead and use your dumbbells, doing bicep curls. Then if you have your hoop bands, go ahead and get those too, because we're gonna be doing Jane Fonda's with the hoop bands. If for some reason you haven't purchased your hoop bands yet, then you'll just be doing regular Jane Fonda's, okay? So go ahead and get your stations ready. We'll start in about a minute. So the resistance bands could stay where they are at the door. Okay, all right, so first we're gonna go with rows. So at the resistance bands, you go ahead and grab those handles. Okay, so we're gonna just come out. I'm gonna come back, almost try to squat down. Thumbs are up, and I'm gonna bring my elbows back, then reset. Okay, if that feels too light, then you just wanna, again, take some steps back, squat down, up. So reach forward, bring those elbows to your side. Again, this is, you definitely want to make sure that these bands are secure. Do not want these bands to get loose because you'll go flying behind you. Just start going. Arms out, elbows in. Almost when your elbows are at your side, you should feel the center of your back really tightening up. Let's do 5 more. All right. Whew. Try to give yourself again a minute, recover. I'll put a little bit more out of me. Alright, so we're gonna do regular bicep curls, so nothing too crazy. I'm sure all of you guys have done these. Palms are facing the camera, facing the same direction as my eyes. All right, this is the bicep curl full extension. All the way up by my shoulders, all the way down next to my hips. Fall to 15. Did it. Awesome. Now, if you have the hoop bands, go ahead and put those right, put your ankles right through them. Okay, you're laying down on our side, Jane Fonda style. And we're gonna do 12 to 15 of these, okay? If you don't have the bands, aim for 15. If you have the hoop bands, I like to go 10 to 15. Okay, so it just depends. I'm going with the lightest band, just because the heavy ones, I know it's just gonna slingshot my legs. If you have the heavier bands only, you might want to put those right above your knees. If you have the lighter ones, those could go by your ankles. Okay. And if you have those bands, try to hold at the up top position for about half a second before you bring them back down. You should feel the side of your leg firing up. And the last one, we're gonna hold for about 3 seconds, okay? I'll let you know when that last one's coming. So let's do 5 more regular ones. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, this next one, we're gonna hold for 3 seconds. Okay, up and hold. 1, 2, 3, down. All right, let's switch sides. All right, so let's aim for 12 regular ones. And that 13th one will be an extra hold. Okay. I'm gonna go for that 13th now. Up. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Yeah, 5 seconds was a lot worse, a lot tougher than 3. All right, give yourself a minute. We have our rows. We're pretty much repeating that whole set. So, oh man, it feels funny to walk around right now. rows. Okay. Remember, grab the handles, thumbs are facing up. Usually like sitting in the spider position, then elbows in. And on that first one, you know if it's too light or too heavy. So that first one seems too easy. I'm gonna take a few more steps back. I'm gonna go for 15 this time. Done. All right, if you have some heavier weights, go ahead and grab those. Again, same thing. Give me 12 to 15. Good. And down to our Jane Fondas. Again, same thing. So we're gonna do 12 regular and then the 13th one's a 5-second hold. Ready? Begin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, last one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, relax. Good. Sides. Ready? Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, last one, 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Oh man, legs are burnt. Very good. Good stuff. Alrighty, this next set, we're just gonna go back to 2. Okay. Right, so we're gonna do dips with our chair. So have a chair nearby. It's gonna work on our triceps. We're gonna do sumo squats, which is gonna be, wide stance with the weights here. And then we're gonna do Supermans for our lower back. Okay, that's gonna be our next set, our next super set. Ready for that? Alrighty, so dips, depending on how strong your arms are, about 10, you might feel it. Or feeling a little bit, better today. Arms are feeling strong. Let's go for 12 or 15. Okay. So dips. Remember, we're up here. Come down, bring our glutes down, and then up. Ready? There you go. Whew. 15. All right, good stuff. You got sumo squats after, and just catch your breath. Sumo squats. Sometimes even a large container, like a serving container, a milk gallon, that works too. You have a little baby laying around or a dog, that works well. So, all right, wide stance, fingers down, up, side angle. We're gonna be here. Chest remains up. Okay, I don't want you guys bending down. Up, down. Spend about a second down there. It's really good for your hip flexors too. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and go 15. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Goes down. Got Superman's next. 45-second hold for Superman's. We'll start in about 30 seconds. Stretch out your back a little bit if you're laying on your elbows. Yeah, ladies. Again, we'll go over canvas once we're done. So as you guys are cooling down, you guys remember some of the stretches. I'll go over canvas. All right, you guys ready? 45 seconds. There you go. Superman's chest up, knees up. Halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 9. Very good. All right, that's first set. I do that set again. Get some rest. We're ready. Second round of dips. And this is one that you can make a little bit more challenging by extending your heels all the way out straight. If you have your feet closer to you, it's a little bit easier. So, all right, let's go 12 to 15. Ready, there you go. Make sure you get full extension all the way up. Whew. Very good. Hang until Wednesday, what I heard. So, all right, if you guys are ready, let's grab your weights. Let's go sumo squats. Okay, so again, 15 of these. Spend a second down there before we go back up. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good. That's Superman's. Get down, just slightly stretch your back. We'll start in 20 seconds. You guys ready? Chest up, knees up. Okay, up. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Whew. All right. Awesome. All right, and for our last set, we're just gonna do 5 straight minutes of core. Okay, so get some water for that. 5 straight minutes of core. We'll start shortly. Again, give yourself a minute. So go 45 seconds on, 15 seconds on. Okay. Alright, we'll start off with, we're gonna do some planks, okay, so start off with side planks. So right side, left side, we're gonna go ahead and do bicycle crunches. After bicycle crunches, we'll go ahead and do V-ups and then end up with penguins, okay? All right, so V-ups are ready. 3, 2, 1, up. Five minutes. Just 2 more seconds. Sides. Down. All right, let's switch sides. We have 15 seconds rest. Starting 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, up. Three, two, one, down. Okay. And bicycle crunches next. Have 3 minutes to go. Rest goes by fast. 3, 2, 1. Here goes the bicycle crunches. So alternate those legs. Bring elbow to opposite knee. Three, two, one, time. All right, next is V-ups. Okay, so V-ups, legs up, we're reaching up towards our toes. This is probably the most challenging one out of these 5. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, last one's penguins. Okay, so we're here in the sit-up position, but we're just reaching up to our ankles. Okay, so slightly elevate your shoulders and go left to right. Okay, go. 10 seconds. Woo. Keep your shoulders up. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. Good job, Ella, Miss Wynn, Debbie, Becca, Marie. Awesome job. Good job. Woo. Now ladies, grab some water. You guys start cooling down. I'll go over the canvas as you guys cool down. So today we'll award yourselves 70 minutes. So please make sure you go on the post and make sure you guys put that. So, alrighty. So while you guys are stretching and cooling down, let me just go over canvas real quick. So this stuff, those last 5 minutes or something else. For sure, the penguins were more challenging if you emphasize on bringing your shoulders up. So that's what I tried to do on this last one. So, all right, so let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so if you guys see my screen, just quickly, I'll go over it. This is live Zoom workout. There's access to module 4. There's a 20-minute pelvic floor and core workout there. If you guys want to do some stuff at other times, there's more cardio and core. So there's a throwback video from last year that's a little bit longer, so closer to an hour. If you guys are trying to, up your minutes up on this here. So it's a lot of zeros this week. So, but we saw some consistency. Got Rebecca on her back-to-back weeks, Maureen as well. Debbie, Miss Wynn, always with some high numbers. And again, the recordings are here in case you guys want to go back to previous workouts. So anyways, let's go to module 4. Click here. In module 4, there's just more information on core modules similar to what we had last term, but we added some more information and a couple more videos. So so Debbie, I think you're here and I appreciate your feedback on our other class. So so in case there's some stuff that you guys do question, and then again, there's more videos here. So pelvic tilt, pelvic floor exercises, that definitely helps with hip flexors too. So plenty of information. So feel free to go through that. But as far as going through videos, some stuff is very technical. I'm sure some of you guys want to go over some things and some things probably just go over your head, and that's okay too. So I try to put both types of videos. But when it comes, if you're in my Wednesday class, you'll notice that we'll go over supplements pretty much, and sometimes some nutrition advice. But, if you ever hear the word might in the video or placebo, you guys, it's one of those things where you have to make your own research. And again, placebo and some supplements might work for you or they might not. That's why, they're usually supplements aren't prescribed unless they're medicine and there's proven research behind it. And I think there's one on the topic recovering this week. I think it's glucosamine. So there's a couple videos on glucosamine. So that's gonna be, you'll see like glucosamine juice or joint juice at Costco. They sell these little drinks at Costco. And I remember in high school, my buddy who had the worst knees would drink a glucosamine drink after each run. I never had any knee issues, so I never went that route. But anyways, so there's the topics on glucosamine. So here in the US, that's a supplement. And I believe in Europe or parts of Europe, it's a prescribed medicine. So, and again, it's just based on research. So just make sure that, everything with a grain of salt, if you hear something, doesn't necessarily mean that, you start taking glucosamine and you have arthritis is going to go away. If you see that, it might help you. I mean, sometimes you see these commercials on TV that, this might help you with this, but it might cause a lot more problems at the same time. So again, and and I try not to give information or on items that are questionable or have these crazy side effects. So on most of the videos that I was watching with glucosamine, it was if there's gonna be any type of side effect, it's that it doesn't work for you, and maybe you lose out on like $20 or $30 for whatever that supplement costs you, and that's about it. And if it doesn't work for you, then don't try it. If it works for you, then it works for you, and that's great. But again, just again, that goes with like supplement or anything out there really that you're questioning. But yeah, so any comments or feedback, questions? So cool. But thank you, Debbie, because yeah, that definitely I think if you overlook that and ignore the word might, people will be very disappointed when they go to maybe start taking vitamin D or calcium, and then they break a bone or something. They're like, oh, this is fake or whatever. But that's supplements, and the supplement business is crazy, and there's a lot of money in there. So yeah, so medicinal stuff even more. So it's just so I appreciate that. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that a lot of these supplements are they have like a stamp from an association or organization, or they'll say FDA approved, but nowadays that doesn't even mean much, because it just means that someone checked it out and it's safe, but it doesn't mean that there's going to be results with that. So yeah. All righty. Well, thanks, ladies. Hopefully you guys had a good workout. We used most of the items, and yeah, it's just you guys could tell if you have a safe door, you feel safe with the resistance bands. If you have a pretty flimsy door, I'd be very cautious of using those resistance bands, because like I said, if you have a door in your house that opens when there's a strong gust of wind, you're gonna be on the floor after you do a few reps. So, but anyways, other than that, appreciate you guys. Happy birthday, Ella. Rebecca, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Maureen, Miss Wynn, Debbie, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Okay,
All right.
thanks.
Take care. Make sure you guys put your activity, so 70 minutes for today. So, all right, ladies, bye-bye.